We thank God say we dey alive. We thank God say on ourselves dey there. We dey highly optimistic. Say una get wonderful day. And with that optimism, now we go take this start the show. My name never change. I still Shola Afonja. Yes, that's my way sabi how to talk about love, relationship, marriage.
Love doctor.
Love doctor if you call it, and your love matron.
Matron.
Good evening, how you doing?
I'm very well, sweet. You look Chelsea.
Yeah, that's true. That's my club. That's
and
my
I'm
club.
Looking clubless.
No, that's not yellow.
Oh, they have a yellow jersey.
Yeah, yellow.
Really, I didn't know.
That's their traditional yellow and red. Yellow and red. So,
because I know them with red, though.
yeah, this is.
I know a few clubs with red. Man U,
This is their traditional. Yellow is traditional.
Oh, really?
Red is traditional for Man U. Yellow is traditional for us now. Blue is traditional.
What about Liverpool? Because I know they do red too. Red. I know they do red too. So, but any day, anytime, I always go with Manchester United. But shout out to every Arsenal fan where they watch the show.
Your shoe.
You know? Shout out to every Arsenal fan where they watch it. As a matter of fact, shout out to everyone watching the show tonight. How you doing? I was just telling Shola this afternoon. I said, Shola, no be last week we've been talking. Say, see you guys next week. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's another week, another Thursday, and it only gets better, you know, of course, being here, doing what you love. And obviously when you get, you know, it's okay for you to work with a team that understands waiting you they bring. So it's just a perfect blend, if you ask me. They call me the steamiest of them all. Call me Steamity, call me Adetola or Darren. While Shola don't talk, we are here again as always, but definitely with something different. In every week they get their own story. Yes,
every week they get their own story because every day they come with different story. So that's why we're here to make sure say as they happen outside there, we people they tell us we can't be your information carrier what they give now. And most definitely everything we talk about for this show now something they happen for one person to be another person's house. And that is why you see the calls. It's always an endless journey because people won't talk. Say, this thing are true. You share it for my house. Yeah. This one are true. It happen for my house and all those things. So now because now reality with the carry come given now.
Yes,
the reality can't even make brain and now something person feel learn one to be another thing from.
Trust me, well said, well said. That's not the fact. Because the truth is, you know, we always talk something, say, when we bring issues, most times we'll see some stories, I'll be like, Shola, hey, now
like today's story.
Like today's story, like...
I don't know. The woman, I be the man.
Anonymous
the man. No writing name, but yet, that's it's not strange. You know. I've heard this on the radio so many times.
Okay.
Maybe when I they drive, come walk, or when I they go out. Most especially in the evening, where people they chook mouth for this kind of matter. Fortunately, I don't see this kind of thing. But yes, I see them, and I see where woman move, go our house from rented apartment, and the man chooses not to go with her. And the man tell him,
she moved from like the rented apartment where they've been there to her own house.
Because like
now she like build the house.
Yes, but the husband be like, guy, I can't follow you. We are not fighting. We are still husband and wife and everything.
Is that not pride?
Don't be say pride though. Like
I know. Like you don't want to move with me because now me build the house.
The man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why we have to open the phone lines this evening because that's a very big story.
Yes, very big.
Very big.
Funny enough, I had
bigger than what we think.
I get like 2 questions I've been want to ask because I was intending to ask you one of it last week, which is, if let me say if a man has like accommodation problems right now, yes, and the wife family they well to do. So they come to the offer say, okay, while you are trying to sort out your accommodation problems, can you come stay with us? Does it make sense if you choose this? I would
never do that.
Are you serious?
I won't. I can allow my wife and children go through.
So how would you leave?
No, I won't.
That's what I'm saying. Is this not pride? Because it is not like you're going to be there forever. You're just staying so that your feet sort the accommodation issues. This is not you calling for it. This is them saying we have this offer. Like you are not staying there for 1 year. As a matter of fact, you could be lucky if you don't even stay there for 3 months. It could be just 2 months.
See, Tola.
Yeah, he called my name.
What makes you a man in life? It's more than the beard. It's more than the chest. It's more than your surname. What makes you a man will define you at that moment when you need to be a man. That your wife and children will go there. Yes, I let me say this in the way. No use them, no let them suffer. Let them go where they can have. But you as a man, because there are some things that I don't know how to put it. It might sound like it's my own opinion anyways. If I tie towel comot inside my in-law house for possibly the sitting room and everything, and the younger sister sees that, you know, you just come back from work, you shower, finish.
Maybe they'll give you like a BQ or something. Like
even with the BQ,
it's just somehow for you.
And that's why I say it's a big matter. Will carry come today. You go to say people go call from different perspectives of life. Some people go tell you it is normal.
No, I just feel that man. For me, I have issues with the man in question.
I don't have any issue.
I have issues with him.
And you will see that majority of the callers this evening, Slimity, I'm not persuading our callers.
Do you want to be optimistic about?
They won't have any issue with that man.
No, I have issues with him. Seriously, I do have issues.
Let's set the ball rolling. That is the beauty of the show. And we are going to be as pragmatic as possible. Yeah. We'll try to face reality. Una way there house, we need una wealth of experience on this. Guide us. No say your own opinion no being final.
At all.
No being right. Our own self no being right. But all of us go look at from different perspectives. Because our people talk say one way no enter market.
Even for Abule here, we'll be saying that straight. You still get
if you follow 7
yes, now
if you follow CPM,
we get one side, you get the other side.
In fact, if you know the one, there's another one through that bank, that whole row. If you follow that bank,
yes.
And many things will give you 9. 7 plus 2 will give you 9. 6 plus 3 will give you 9.
8 plus 1.
8 plus 1 will give you 9. 5 plus 4 will give you 9.
And 9 plus 0.
If we give you 9. Lovely. So on top of that, make us start the show. Can't see how we feel arrive at 9, at least by 8.
Arrive by 8.
Arrive by 8.
That's our destination points.
That's how we arrive by 8. Lovely viewers, we are ready. If you are ready, we'll just go on this shikini break. Yes. When we come back,
we'll be right back.
Story go shele.
Yes.
Good day, Slimmy and Shola. I would love to remain anonymous. I've been married for 6 years to my wife, and at the moment, we have 2 lovely kids. My wife carries more of the family responsibilities because she does better financially than me. The truth is, my wife is extremely supportive. We've never had any monetary issue. She does more than 80% of the family responsibilities. Recently, I was looking for a particular document to take along for a new job interview. While I was searching, I came across a strange file hidden up the upper part of the wardrobe. Curiously, I opened it and guess what? The file contained documents of properties my wife has in her name. I was extremely angry because at least the 3 documents I saw were property and investments and everything was in her name. At least she would have used my name as the husband or that of the kids. But no, she chose her name and her father's name as the surname on the document. I have confronted her, but she is not giving me any reasonable answer. She said whatever I saw belongs to her and she has the right to do whatever she wishes regardless. Now, I feel this woman is evil. I feel she has actually been pretending. I'm intending to take a drastic step. What do you people think I should do? Yes, you don't see the letter yourself, but before we begin the deliberate, can't stay open phone line. I go allow Slimity to do justice to Ram the way they do conventionally. So once you don't do justice to the letter, that is paragraph by paragraph, we'll come begin the deliberate, plus we'll go open phone lines.
All right. Okay, so guys, let's have the letter. All right, so good day, Slimmy and Shola. I would love to remain anonymous. It's fine. I've been married for 6 years to my wife, and at the moment, we have 2 lovely kids. Congratulations. My wife carries more of the family responsibilities because she does better financially than me. Good one. All right, the truth is, my wife is extremely supportive. We have never had any monetary issue. She does more than 80% of the family responsibilities. Recently, I was looking for a particular document to take along for a new job interview. While I was searching, I came across a strange file hidden on the upper part of the wardrobe. Curiously, I opened it and guess what? The file contained documents of properties my wife has in her name. I was extremely angry. Why are you angry? Because at least The 3 documents I saw were properties and investments, and everything was in her name. At least she could have used my name as how? Okay, as the husband or that of the kids. But no, she chose her name and her father's name. It's her property. Where we at? Okay, her father's name as the surname on the document. I have confronted her, but she is not giving me any reasonable answer. She said whatever I saw belongs to her, and she has the right to do whatever she wishes regardless. Now I feel this woman is evil. Funny. I feel she has actually been pretending. Really? I am intending to take a drastic step. What step do you want to take? What should I do? Okay, what do people think I should do? Really? Really? Is that a question? You want to take a drastic step? Like what? Is it what I... Okay, I'm done with the letter. Because it's like I'm already angry. But let me just calm down. Let me just calm down. She chose
should
not...
I go first?
Yeah, if you want to go, man.
Or ladies first?
Oh, because at the end of the day, you still come back for me, I know. So, but it's fine. So I'm just asking. I just want to ask. Because I want to know why you are angry. You're angry that I am building a house in my name with my money. I should write. See, it is not you that will tell me what to put on my document. They are my properties. They are mine. They are my... See, we need to understand the fact that even if I dey married to you, I have right to be personally successful. Right? I have rights. If not, then let's know say na family business we dey do. Okay. Like if I am working like this as limity, or let me say tomorrow I get married, yeah? I start to bear my husband's name, and then tomorrow I choose to build a house, and you say I have to build the house in your name. Hello, am I working? You people should stop all this thing. Am I working for you? Because I just want to know what the problem is. Because now you are coming for the woman because she failed to use your name. That's the husband's name. Okay. I have every right to use any name I want to use. The truth is, am I bearing your surname or not? Yes, but on this one, in this case, I don't want to use your name. I want to bear my father's name, Adetola Oderinwale. Okay. What's the problem?
Okay, let's start this way. Let us first approach this matter. We'll look at from the religious aspect, that's theologically.
Yeah.
They say 2 will become 1. And as we don't become 1, we say the surname where they use, na still my surname. The surname where myself I they use, whether I like him or not, if I do anything or pollute that surname, it will affect you. So we're already 1, whether we like or not. And I always talk something. If something happen, police go ask you first question. They say, are you married? No, they go say, are you a responsible man? Meaning of responsible, maybe say they do good or they do bad. They ask because they want to say if anything do you or will detain you, your wife and children, hope say you no go cause them more havoc. That's why if you say if person a married man, the way police go treat in case is different more from single one. Number 2, it mean wait till they try to talk them say anything will affect me affect you. So anything will affect you should affect me. Then number 2 be say many a time we don't talk am for this show say fine we believe in the freedom, liberty of a woman. You have the right to work. You have the right to do business. You have the right to make money. You have the right to amass wealth. To amass wealth.
My name.
Yes, but as they amass the wealth and everything, you still suppose know for the back of your mind, say, your husband is the head of that family. The same son what they talk about 9-12 now they use. In fact, now children go use. Now, you going out of your way, purchasing items with another surname, you don't compromise the first law of that family.
That which is that oneness.
In my Number 2, if truly that 80% where the man even they praise you for the letter, say you they do, say you they do well, this is that. The 80% where they do. Obviously, with this action, we not feel justify that 80% because it shows say you be like say you get some other plans.
Are you kidding me?
Your mind not settle with that man. If your mind settle with the man, you no go reason say maybe tomorrow if you do this kind of thing, oh yeah, make the build house.
See, if I not get good intentions towards you, I will allow you foot or front the fact that makes you a man.
So what still happened to that good intention in terms of amassing wealth and property?
No, you don't tell me. See,
I am not telling you.
That's what you're saying. No,
4 lines open, please.
Yes, that's what you're doing now because you're not telling me See, I have the right to live my personal life in as much as I'm married.
Sure.
That is why I'm working. That is why I'm stressing out.
And that's why he's not saying how much are you collecting.
No, because now you're questioning how much I'm collecting because you're looking into my wealth. And that shouldn't be a problem. You make your money, whatever you do with your money, for as long as it doesn't compromise what we have on ground in terms of managing the family. I do not have issues with that. If you choose to build a house tomorrow, you choose to put your children's name, I do not have issues with that. So you won't come and tell me that I have to put your son name on my own property.
It's not my surname, our surname.
It is your surname, guy. It is your name.
Our surname is your name. It's the name you chose to bear.
No,
the day you say I do, you don't bear that surname.
Shola, it is your surname. I'm bearing the name because it is my husband's name. I can bear your name. I don't have issues with you with me bearing your name. But I won't buy a car tomorrow and then you tell me I have to put Adetola Olushola. Why? It is my car. I can choose to use my father's name.
I'll ask you a question. Now, let's assume say all the degree where you amass now, where you get now in your father's name, which is not where you see
it's actually my father's name.
Okay. When you come back, you marry. Now you can't go do masters.
Yes.
With I can my surname.
Did you sponsor it?
Ibiyemi. Ibini. Good evening.
Good evening, sir, ma.
How are you there, sir?
I did well.
You hear the matter, ba?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, it's difficult to say. The foundation of the family is what matters most. How did they start the relationship? Definitely, they are not keeping the same thoughts. I'm very sure of that. And to be sincere, the woman is not completely faithful to her. I mean,
that's it.
Complete faithful woman. Okay? Even if she has the money, if she's in charge of the family, she still has she's supposed to tell the man, look, my dear, this I can do, but I still think that I should invest my money. This is the assets I have. I want to invest it. If she's truly married to the man, there's no way why should she put her father's name as the surname on the?
Wait, Ibini. So now I must expose everything. What if I was even into this? Like maybe this property is what they talk. I don't bam even before I meet you. Like maybe I've had achievement before you came into the picture. So because I'm getting married to you now, I have to add your surname. Please, is she not? Because most times I try to understand. Thank God say this week na International Women's Week. I want to understand the term. You say she's not faithful enough. Please, is she cheating or did she put another person's surname outside her father's name?
What is secret in the life of a woman is her body, and if she can release that to a man. Hello.
I'm with you. I did with you.
If she can release her body for the man, what else can she release for the man? I think since he's the one in charge of the home, I mean financially,
he's not.
The man will not speak again. She is because he takes 80% of the responsibility.
Okay, I thought you said the man is the one in charge of. He's not.
I think that the man is the head, but financially, that's what I'm talking about. The woman is not a complete faithful woman. I'm sorry to put it that way. And the man who says he will take a drastic action, I don't know the drastic.
What's the drastic action that he wants to take?
He cannot divorce her because of that. She needs.
Of course.
What I think she needs is just prayer that God will elevate him also. That Lord will visit him too, so that he too will be able to stand. Be able to stand before the woman.
Thank you. Ibini, thank you. See, you people need to start applauding women that are supporting their husbands. Because you people are not even seeing the fact. You are not seeing. I'm not going to see it anyhow. You people are not seeing the fact where she's taking 80% responsibilities, taking financial responsibility. I did not read that part.
I will answer that. It's a lovely question. Emeke, how are you there?
Hello.
Good evening, Emeke.
Emeke.
Good evening.
Yeah, we are chook mouth for the matter.
The matter where they here. I know see matter where they here. Say, I dey talk. Now they hear me.
We dey hear you.
Go on, now we dey wait for you.
The matter where they here. That one don't be matter. But when I see what the woman do, we say if for put in at least one of your children, make he did there. That one day. But for when the man say they angry. You be mad, the woman they take care of 80%.
You dey talk like say this man no one do. Not be say no one do.
Whose fault?
You and me here for that story say he no get job.
Whose fault?
Yet he still they contribute 20%.
So make you know they angry self.
Men know they are angry.
He doesn't even have mouth.
Because man no gets money for pocket, he make him less of a human.
Yes. He get one.
We don't know what he go to get million. The woman don't even try herself.
Oh, Emeka, they bust my brain. Hey.
Emeka.
Thank you.
Make the Lord the woman they go. As the Lord the woman they go, the woman go they unfold some secrets to Ram. You no need to get angry at all.
Thank you. You understand? So man, you will be saying, don't provide for your family. Man, constantly they carry you along. They tell you inside they build house. Now they are type of men. Now they send aya killers go kill their wife. Now they say the woman don't
too much of Nollywood, baby.
Yeah, that's the reality. It's the truth. Nollywood na reality. When you see say your wife, this woman, hey, it's like she has used me. She has carried my hair. She has given me vegetable.
My
what
sister,
I'm supposed to be used
you ask a question before Emeka called in and I go answer. Our people talk say waiting day 9 person they spend. Obviously we know that waiting day this man and for now. In fact, from that story saved now when they look for CV to go for job interview, 90 discover that document. Meaning say no be say in get no one do. And this life where they see they change.
And you have a woman that is supportive, Shola. What are you supposed to do?
You being supportive, she don't make you the head of the family.
I'm not the head of the family, but you won't tell me what to do with my money. That's what I'm telling you. No, you can't.
I don't get money as husband. No,
it is my money.
We get some
Victor,
parents who don't get money yet. You don't make them less of the parents.
The one I want to do for you, the 80% I'm doing it, face it. But I want to buy a car. He said I should buy it to your son name.
Before?
No.
Okay,
hello,
Victor. I don't talk say this matter today. Victor. Vic. Victor, you there?
You can't hear him.
He gone.
I don't even have you see. That's why I'm angry because you're not even thanking this woman. This kind of women, people should worship her. Thank her.
Yes.
Thank her. Let her know she's doing something amazing. Yes. You get women where we say they get. Me and we don't carry story for marry me before. When we say they say the woman, the house where she and the husband they say that she get her, she's a collect rent. She's not doing that. She's still carrying 80%.
This woman will do worse off because person where they build or buy property will not even tell her husband. Obviously, she they wait for the day when she go surprise the husband.
If I don't want to tell you, I don't want to tell you. Say, maybe they told me not to tell you.
Honey, I don't buy house. So are we moving? And the man say no go. Maybe such a woman would leave the man and move.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? I should abandon my house.
No. This is okay, Catherine. Catherine, I'll play too.
Hello.
Good
evening, Catherine.
Yeah, good evening.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, please go on.
Hello.
Yes, go on. We there with you.
Evening, sir.
Turn down your volume. Go on.
All right. I'm fine. Well done. In fact, this letter, yes, can you hear me?
We can.
Loud and clear, baby.
All right. This man, we need to call his wife and tell her because he has done something that in the future they will fall back at it. For her,
thank you.
To be feeding him and feeding the family 80%, 20%. What is 20%?
In this time and season that things are hard.
Things are hard. And then he's saying he wants to take a drastic action. Which drastic?
I don't understand. Is it not because he's shameless?
Oh, Papa, tell me. This man, you should carry rapper and tie and back his wife because he's doing great job.
Okay, thank you, Catherine. I don't talk for the beginning of this show. Say we're about to have a wonderful moment, and wonderful it is because it don't surprise me and they shock me as the table they go now. And I want all my men to call in.
What will your men say? Isn't it a man that called now told you the reality?
Or not? You and me know say.
See,
this man no get
shall we over?
No be say he get.
See, you know the problem I have.
Don't
even go there. Don't go there. Don't even say no be say he get. He does not want to do. That's emotional blackmail.
It happen where woman go reach past man for marriage.
Is she using it against the man?
No be today. She don't dey do.
Has she ever disrespect?
You where you don't dey build house, buy properties.
What's the problem? Is it because now
she
did not buy the property in the man name?
Not in the man name, in our name.
Don't be telling me in our name. It's your name. It's your son name.
It's not my son name. You agreed to bear that son.
Who owns the name?
We both do now.
We both do.
Yes.
Who legit owns the name?
Who legit?
Yes.
The day you say I do, you legit. Because under the law, legitimately.
Don't worry, let's take Favor.
You are part of that
Guy,
name.
is your name and you know it.
Legitimately, you are
Don't
part
worry.
of that name.
Favor, good evening.
How are you doing, Favor?
How are you doing?
Yes, good evening. So I just want to contribute. You let me, from your own point, you are acting as if you're a feminist. This woman in question is married to the man. The marriage have united them. I don't see the reason why there should be any secrecy in whatever she acquires. It is not, in fact, it's uncalled for. The man should be aware that this is it. This is what I have. This is what I don't have. The meaning that there is something hidden. If she can hide something like that, there is more than that the man does not even know. Mm-hmm. There is no, in fact, I am not seeing an open-mindedness in their marriage. It's not like something that is like a contract. If the letter is really portrayed as a contract marriage, I will agree with you. But this is marriage, limited. What are you talking?
Favor, I understand the fact that it is marriage, right? But what I'm trying to tell you is, now, she is the one, she takes 80% of the family.
It's not an excuse.
Wait, I am going somewhere.
The man is not even inconveniencing you. Some men out of jealous will say you should not even work again.
You will say, see, that's why all of these things should be talked, why you guys are cutting. Because you, okay, go on, please. You want to say something? Is she there?
Yes.
Okay. Look, I don't have issues with all of the things where you don't talk. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you will not now tell me I am going to spend.
Shebi is still your husband.
It's okay. I chose to keep it personal. I chose it to keep it. If the intention cannot tell anybody, what do you want to do? If maybe all of the ones I don't tell you.
Who won't
yes,
tell you?
anybody can tell me.
Who?
Maybe the ones I've been telling you.
Anybody will tell you against your husband is not helping you.
It's a lie. Men, these days, some men are not to be trusted. I tell you now, you send people go after me because your wife is more successful than you.
Okay, what's his name?
She has her reasons for not telling the man.
Okay,
she must get her reasons for not telling the man.
Reason it is.
Why would a woman want to choose? A woman that gives you 80%, she's not saying she wants to keep
Stop mentioning that 80%.
Guy,
you are doing that today because of the circumstances on ground. No be say I no go do times 10 tomorrow. I no be say maybe I don't even do before.
Please,
because a man will not get job.
Is there supposed to be a time you're supposed to stop
A man will not get job. We still they contribute 20%. Shows that he's willing to, and we not see for that letter for anywhere where they talk say maybe in they lazy or lackadaisical or in they sleep around in they they want they also too. In fact, now in CV in one carry before in discover this document, meaning that he's still aspiring to do.
No, he should not aspire.
One, then number two, why will you see anything will make you they keep some very serious sensitive stuffs from your husband like that? That means you are 60% out of that marriage. 40% in that.
If I was out of that marriage, I wouldn't do anything in the marriage, Shola. I will leave you with
even the children.
Yes,
your
you are the man. What's
children.
your job? What's your job?
Your children.
No, what's your job? Since you feel I have ulterior motive, now since you feel I have some hidden agendas, then no problem. Let me bring my agenda. Let me bring them to book. Let me now make you the man that you claim you are, right? Because they said it.
But Ebi mark my one more now.
So now you're just knowing. Ebi with my one more. I'm doing 80%. You're not still grateful.
I'm supposed to post
guy, you are supposed to thank me because I am helping you. Yes.
Obviously, I know and I appreciate.
You
and
don't.
I'm striving.
You don't.
I'm striving to
Shola,
get a job.
You don't. Because if you appreciate me,
but this
you won't have
done,
issues with this.
This you have done is a taboo.
I want to buy a house and I have to buy it because we share the same surname. I should use Shola surname. Why? When I have my own personal name. I had a life before I met you.
It's your surname. It's not only mine. We both
if we choose to walk
surname.
away from this marriage
it's not even about
tomorrow.
the surname now. Let's
it's about the surname because you're angry that I didn't use your name.
Surname. Let's even rest the surname. The beginning of this whole discord starts from you not even telling me.
Because I choose not to tell you. It is not everything you should know. It's not wrong.
I'm your husband. I should know everything.
Not like some things I want to keep personal. Like this.
Buying a house.
Like this.
That's serious.
Yes, that's serious. Like this. If you that you cannot even afford to take care of responsibilities now.
Not that I can't afford to. I don't have the means to.
It's the same English, my guy.
No.
You cannot afford to.
I don't have the
and what
means
you just
for
said,
now.
What's the difference? You cannot afford to.
Are you mocking the fact that the man doesn't have a job?
I'm just saying the facts. I'm not mocking.
Friday. From Germany.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Friday.
Please, you must tell us that he's watching us.
Friday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you calling from Frankfurt?
Please, I'm just watching the program online. I just want to give my contribution.
Online.
All right,
Wow, that's great.
Thank you. Yeah, feel free. There will be delay. Don't worry, we understand.
Hello?
Yeah,
Yes,
go on.
go on.
We're there with you.
Friday.
The space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
please
on.
go on. We are waiting
Contribute.
for you.
Okay. Please, concerning the issue that is going on right now, I think that what this man was saying, the man is right. You see, first of all, if the marriage is a godly marriage, the wife must submit. But the girl I'm looking here, the girl I'm watching here, that girl is not submissive. You know? And if you are not submissive in marriage, that marriage cannot hold. The moment you marry, your identity change. And if there is submissiveness, if there is love, if the woman really loves the man, there's nothing like hiding anything from the man. Your stuff is her stuff. His stuff is also equally her stuff. So there should be no problem whereby you are the one working, you want to buy a house or you want to buy a car using your name. No, just call your husband, honey, this is what I want to do. If you bring this issue to him in a submissive way, God bless you, sir. Yeah? Are you hearing me, sir?
Yes, we are with you.
Okay. You see,
hello,
Friday.
we're there with you.
okay.
Go on.
So, like what I was saying, you see, the wife must be submissive to the husband. If the wife is not submissive, two of them cannot work together. The husband is the head of the home.
You know.
Okay, thank you very much,
We are
Friday.
disputing that.
God bless you.
We know that the man, the husband, right from time before I was born, is the head of the house.
Good.
There's no argument on that. We are not fighting for that space.
Nobody is.
We are not fighting for that
Well,
space.
listen,
But when you say
what
she's
you've
not, please,
done-
what do you mean by she's not submissive?
I've never ever used that word. She's
Hey,
not
you did.
submissive.
So I want to know why.
I've always said she has compromised. What make that marriage? She has compromised.
Because I did not put your name or because I did not tell
Don't
you.
say your, our.
I will
It's
never
ours.
agree to that hour.
It's
Guy,
ours.
it is your name. Your name.
Ours. You
And that's why
obliged.
you see these
said
days,
yes.
that is why some women are not choosing to even include their father's name, even if I'm going to beg
There
their name.
we go.
Yes,
We go on this
for
break.
reasons like this. Because if my
Father's name again
yes,
inside another problem. There we go. Let's go on this break.
That's
And when
why.
we come back, we are going straight to that. My name, my father's
Yes,
name.
and your name.
Yeah, so you're welcome back to the show with the catch fun here inside the studio because now we will sabi how to do best. And we believe on ourselves, they enjoy on ourselves, and they enjoy the topic, and they enjoy the callers from all over the world within the callers because obviously you don't say no be only for Nigeria, no be only for Africa. Obviously in a global show, so everybody they calling. And before we go for me, we'll quickly talk about the person where we constantly market today.
Market Moselle, please put our border, the one that is up for the hook today. All right. What a dark man. What a handsome man. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, his name is Philip, and he's from Edo State. He's looking for friendship. Friendship. Underline the word friendship. That will lead to marriage.
Only serious-minded ladies.
Please, we don't want people like Miriam. We don't want people like Lizzie.
Only serious-minded ladies.
You know, people like Amy. This is Amy, fresh hook. People like Ikem, fresh hook. Because those are girls that are serious. All these small girls, We are not looking for you people. People
Only
like
serious-minded.
Ebube, where are you at? Don't tell me you don't have boyfriend again. I want to stop hearing that song in WAP TV and start getting you guys. So please.
That list is not complete. People like
Yes.
Slimmy T.
I'm hooked.
Okay.
Good.
Philip from Edo.
Yeah,
You have them. You have all
Yeah,
of
so
them.
you have
all
us.
my
So
girls.
we're
All my
gonna
girls.
check. We're gonna check here. But anyway, so girls, ladies, if you are interested in getting to meet Philip, all you need to do now just to go on our IG page. Definitely, I know say in picture they there. So
Most definitely, and some seriously,
yes.
some ladies like dark
yes,
guys.
that guy. Like you know
Just
me,
like
I'm a lover of that guy.
Some of us like dark ladies.
Dark hair. So
so
if you know you like that guys like me, lady, and you're watching tonight, this is your shot. You don't want to miss this. You understand? Miriam, I don't want to see you there, please. For people like Amy, I've told you, serious-minded people. And if you're a lady, you're watching the show, you want to get hooked on the show, all you need is just send us a good picture of yourself. Tell us your name. Tell us your location. Tell us everything you want. You want them yellow, dark, everything you want. We are good to go. Trust us. We get you on the show. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, back to the topic of discussion.
Yep.
Back to the letter we received today. We don't say different ways at the end of the day and the entire market. Our phone lines are still open.
Still
Feel free talk. You as a woman, if you do that kind of thing, make you talk, say because you dey work, jegre dey enter your hand, so therefore so you go to buy property, keep in your own name, not in your husband's name. Now, Ruth, how you dey?
Ruth Kadere.
I dey fine, no. Good evening.
Good
Good
evening, my
evening.
sister.
From Lagos, Ruth.
Yes, Ruth from Lagos.
Okay, so what's your take? Wetin make the man do? Hello, Ruth. Ruth, she's gone. Okay, so feel free, don't worry. We still get like 3 minutes or 4 minutes thereabouts to argue on this, talk on this. See, I'm just angry about the fact that when they know they appreciate us, I know like can one bit. Because nobody is coming to even talk about.
What do you do when they won't appreciate
Guy,
you?
I
do
think
something wrong, say me they appreciate you.
she didn't do anything wrong, Shola. She didn't steal. She's not cheating on you.
And
You know catch her.
thief,
Say
na him dey
she
do
carry
something
man
wrong.
come out. The only thing you are just vexing for, and she's telling you is what it is, because it is what it is. Because now you know first of all, you know what it is.
Most times they talk like say they born you put for UK. Now Nigeria here they born you. You be
I
African
know.
woman.
I know.
Cultured in an African home. And you should know wetin African culture presupposes.
I'm not
No
going to
all this
stereotype
film wey you don
myself.
watch, tabi
No,
book wey you read.
I am not going to
No
stereotype.
let these things dey enter you. Face reality, my
and this
sister.
is reality. I'm not
Reality
going
means say your husband and you na don become one.
Let me tell you something. You know, say
If na for
you know,
Igbo
say-
land now, if you and your
You know,
husband fight, they go divide the whole
You know
property.
she even
Say
takes
you
the
take
larger
half, you take
version.
half.
Yes.
But
After
you
you-
even take the larger part
Yes, of it, yes.
portion of it. But yeah,
Wait,
Like
she
that
even
would
take your
do.
property. She's not. This is my property, Shola. You don't tell me. If I want to have a personal
Well, it's true,
business,
it's your
I could
property.
choose.
I
I could even
accept.
choose to have a business
I
in my
accept.
name, not in your name. If I want to open
see,
a new
there wouldn't
business,
have been
I want-
issue
Eh.
if this the way they do. You choose to do it in your son name, all well and okay. I no get issue with that one.
But you're having
But
issues
the
now,
only
but it's
issue wey I
almost the
fit
same
get be
thing.
say why hide it.
It's not because I feel like hiding it. Why is my hiding it your
Why would you feel
business?
like hiding it?
It's not your business. I feel
Why?
like maybe
You
I'm
get
not
ulterior
ready.
motives.
Not ulterior motive. It's not you that did you tell me when I started? Did I collect money from your hand?
Okay, you want to finish it, then you not tell me.
When
abi?
I will, even if I finish it, if I choose to tell you, fine. If I
You
choose
can
not
even
to
be
tell
using
you,
it as
fine.
rentage, collecting rent. You are a landlady. I
That
don't know.
one is your.
And we are both inside
My
rented
dear,
apartments.
No, I won't go to that level, right?
You
I'm
can-
not even, no, I
you
will
can
not
even
go
pass
to
that
that
level.
level.
You that you're already at the
going
level
to
of,
support you, telling me
Zacchaeus,
what to do.
Yes, sir.
how you dey?
I'm okay, sir.
Oh yeah, what do you feel about this matter?
Okay. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, turn down your volume, Zacchaeus. Turn it down, turn
well,
it
for that
down.
matter, my own understanding.
Oh, your volume is
Good
loud.
day with you.
Okay. You see, these two people, they are not in marriage.
All thanks to the lady.
Are you kidding me? Your volume is loud, Zacchaeus. Even you, they hear yourself inside your house. It's loud.
Can you hear me now?
Okay,
Now,
better.
better.
I think we are good.
What I'm saying is, you see these two people, they are not married. They are not married. Because if these two people are married, there is no way a woman will go and acquire property without letting the husband know. I'm a married man.
Okay.
You understand? And I try to open up to my own wife. So I believe the template we have laid down in that marriage, to me, I have that strong belief that there is nothing my wife can do behind me that I will not know. As a matter of fact, there are some things we try to acquire. Instead of using one person's name, we use the children's name. I think it's okay that way.
Abi?
But for that woman to go and acquire those things in the absence of the man, without even hiding those documents, believe me, that woman is planning something. Not now, but later. Yes. He's planning something for tomorrow. Believe me, that those two people, they are not in marriage. That woman has something, has different mission entirely. Believe me.
It's okay. Thank you. You say he talks. He mentioned the fact that he said something about him and his wife and stuff. And see, it's so easy for us to say this because you as a man, now you dey foot the bills for the house. You are not taking. Maybe your wife no dey even they pay anything inside and all of that. Like you take the larger part of the whole responsibility. So obviously, there's no way she will not carry you along in terms like this. But for this situation, Shola, I'm not changing my mouth.
Okay, I think my submission at this junction.
Not.
My submission at this junction is to say that for an anonymous writer, see, I wouldn't advise you to do anything.
What do you want to do?
Anything wild or bizarre, but yet, please try as much as possible to manage situation as a man where you be. No, say, at the end of the day, our people talk, say, any lakata lo lakiti, meaning say, now you get your wife. And everything where she gets, now you get them. Even the law even talk and say quick platanto solo sedi means say everything. Yes, see all these things where they talk. Now you say everything where they on top of the land.
Now you get them.
Now you get them. The wife, the children, the property. Leave her. She see they act like woman. You use maturity. Take manage.
He say he wants to take a drastic step. Is that drastic step me I want to see you? I want to see what you want to do. Like you want to send out to
we have talked to him not to do anything again now.
To beg him. He don't beg. Why will you beg him? Why you begging?
Because two people cannot be making mistakes. You're already making a mistake.
You're not.
And
Wait.
beheading
Which
is
mistake?
not the solution to heading.
Which mistake?
You will still realize, but not now.
Okay. Because for now, I've not seen it. I want to use my father's name. You don't know how I want to carry on with my father's legacy. You're angry with it. And did I go and collect sugar daddy's name? Did I go and collect boyfriend's name? I built a house with my father's name. You're angry.
You get case and the thing true, yes, your father is still part of it. I want to be a but yet, for the father, his story is interesting.
And the that is not talking about Africa.
For the father, his story is interesting. Doesn't make it true.
There's no problem.
Bros, stand your ground. Apply maturity and wisdom. She will still change the document.
Don't let go.
Now you get her.
It's you that will lose last.
Now you get the children.
Which one now you get the house?
Now you get all of them. You are part of this property.
It's a nice property.
On top of that, make we say thank you to everybody where they watch. My name never changed. Shola. And for that, we will come your way again next week.
Yes, we'll see you guys next week Thursday. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you again tomorrow morning anyways with Chief.